The footage on the screen is the first recorded demonstration of a well-known editing principle named the Kuleshov effect. Coined by none other than Lev Kuleshov himself in the 1910s, he was fascinated by the power of film editing to manipulate emotion. A lot of thought went into the juxtaposition of shots put together, and the aptly named short film shown here demonstrates this. Kuleshov's intention behind the creation of the Kuleshov effect short film was to show how an audience's perception of something on screen changes depending on what they see in relation to it. Within the montage of clips was a single shot of an emotionless man, intercut between 3 different shots: a bowl of soup, a girl in a coffin, and a woman lying on a couch in a provocative manner. These shots were cut together in the intention of changing the audience's perspective on how the man was feeling. When put with the bowl of soup, the audience perceived the man to be hungry. With the child in the coffin, the audience perceived him to be sad. And when the woman appeared, the audience would perceive him to have feelings of lust. These images put together seem rather futile until we delve deeper behind the meaning. Kuleshov manipulated these images by montaging them in a way that would seem to emphasize emotion, simply by implying that the man was looking at whatever was on screen, no matter when they were filmed. He says that the dramatic effect of film was found not in the content of its shots, but rather in the edits that join them together. An example of the Kuleshov effect being applied in modern cinema can be found here, in this clip taken from the 1986 film Ferris Bueller's Day Off, in which Cameron seems to be distraught over a painting in an art gallery. There is no dialogue in this scene, but from the way Cameron's emotionless face is cut in between focused shots of the painting, the audience can perceive Cameron to be distraught. In a quote from Michael Toscano, Kuleshov was described to have obtained a power that granted him to provide moving pictures with a new contextual meaning. Talking about this further, we have an explanation from English film director and producer Sir Alfred Hitchcock. He uses his own example to explain how the Kuleshov effect works.
Pure cinematics, the assembly of film, and how it can be changed to create a different idea. Now we have a close-up. Let me show what he sees. Let's assume he saw a woman holding a baby in her arms. Now we cut back to his reaction to what he sees, and he smiles. Now what is he as a character? He's a kindly man. He's sympathetic. Now, let's take the middle piece of film away, the woman with the child, but leave his 2 pieces of film as they were. Now we'll put in a piece of film of a girl in a bikini. He looks, girl in a bikini, he smiles. What is he now? The dirty old man.